Hello guys and welcome back to our Dctuk UK live podcast. Today we're here with Jason Judges and he has come from Gerflor. So if you want to find out all about Gerflor LVT then just keep watching. So, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. So, I know you're a bit nervous because you've never done anything like this before, as is everyone that comes on this little podcast. So I thought I'll ask a few fun questions before we get into Gerflor. So just to kind of loosen up the vibes and things like that. They're just kind of Christmas-based would you rather questions. All right?
Yeah.
So I'll ask you, right. Would you rather have your ears turn into elf's ears or have a Santa beard forever?
I'd probably have elf ears, I think.
Would ya?
No particular reason. Out of the two.
I think I would because I've got my hair to cover it. And if you wanted it later in life, you could grow your hair to cover them, I suppose.
That's true.
Would you rather, this is a weird one, wash your hair with cranberry and mint sauce or wash your hair with mashed potatoes and gravy?
I don't know, mashed potatoes and
Would
gravy,
you? Why?
Well, if I was going to be that random, I may as well
Go the full hog.
full way, yeah.
Okay, so would you rather star in a remake of Home Alone or Elf?
Home Alone, I think.
Yeah, it's a classic, isn't it?
Interesting to film, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Would you rather unwrap a gift full of spiders or a gift full of snakes?
Spiders, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I would much rather do snakes. Creepy crawlies.
I'm not particularly scared of either, but I just think if it was a surprise gift, I'd rather it was
spiders.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be any good in the jungle in I'm a Celeb?
Probably not. Certainly not this year. I eat too much.
Yeah, I think it's the hunger that would get me more than everything else on the show.
Boredom, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Just being sat around.
Yeah.
Doing nothing.
Definitely. Would you rather be the person who gets way too drunk at the Christmas party or be the person that doesn't get invited at all?
I'm normally both, to be fair. I normally don't get invited.
Oh no!
And then when the people start dropping out, I get invited, and then I'm the always the last one standing.
Well, you can definitely come to ours next year when COVID's gone.
Yeah,
you're invited to ours.
I've only ever had one night out in Liverpool, so
really?
Yeah,
we love it. It's really good. Okay, there you go. DCC UK Christmas night out. You're invited next year. Okay, and last one. Would you rather sing a Christmas song at a work's Christmas party or do a full dance routine?
Do a dance routine.
Would you?
Yeah. Well, as you can tell, I've got a bit of a monotone, so my singing's no better than my talking, but I'm actually, believe it or not, quite good at dancing.
Really?
So during the first lockdown, I did a few of those dance challenges to cheer some of my colleagues up.
Oh, that's amazing. You'll have to send me them so we can watch. Definitely, that's going to be you at our Christmas do next year. All right, dance routine by Jason Judges. You heard it here first, guys. Okay, cool. Right, let's get on to Gerflor now and what you know best. And we'll just find out everything about that and then get going. So for my first question, I'm just gonna ask you to tell us a bit about yourself, what your position is at Gerflor and everything you do with them.
Well, basically my background is Gradus, so I've been with Gradus for just under 8 years. Started out in the office, then I was area sales manager for the accessories, and then we were purchased probably 4 years ago by the Gerflor group. And what we've done over the last sort of year to 18 months is to merge both of those businesses so that we've got a unique offer really for the flooring industry, because we do everything from the floor trims right through to the entrance matting and the sports flooring. So I know that you have 3 different types of LVT, so do you want to tell us a bit about each one of them? Yeah, well, we've got the creation range, which you guys have recently taken on board. Yeah, so there's 3 different types in terms of wear layer and as well in terms of format. So it starts out with Creation 30. This is a 0.3 wear layer. It's basically what we would use as a residential product, so it's designed to be lived on. That's available in a dry back version, or glue down as some people call it, and as well as a click system. Then we go on to Creation 55, which is sort of medium commercial. So that is probably the most popular one that we do. So it's used a lot in offices, schools, colleges. And then we do the Creation 70, which is a 0.7 wear layer, and that's more heavy commercial. So that you'd use anywhere where there's really heavy foot traffic.
Yeah. Okay, fab. So you mentioned those 3 different LVTs there. So what do they come in? Is it glue down, click? Is there another one that you offer?
Yeah, so Creation 30 is glue down and click. Creation 55 is glue down, loose lay or click. And then Creation 70 again is glue down, loose lay or click. Yeah.
And how would somebody choose, like decide between should I get glue down or should I get click? How would you make the best decision?
It all depends on where it's going into, really. So glue down is good if it's, say, a new build and the subfloor's perfect. Yeah. And it's probably the more cost-effective option. Whereas loose lay can cover, the click system is loose laid, and it can cover more of the sort of undulations in the floor. And it's something as well that people who are relatively good at DIY could probably fit themselves.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a vertical click system. So I don't know if you can see that, but basically rather than being at a 45-degree angle, it clicks in vertically. And what that means is that if you ever needed to replace a tile or damage it, rather than pull the whole floor up, you can cut the corner off the tile, pull it out and put another one back in.
Oh, that's cool.
It's quite unique in that sense.
Yeah.
And then the loose lay is good. We say loose lay, but it's actually fit like a carpet tile. So it's fit on a tackifier, so a semi-permanent adhesive.
Okay.
And that's good for things like offices where you need to potentially have access to the floor beneath.
Yeah. So what do you think the best selling LVT is?
For me, on my area, it's Creation 55.
Yeah.
It meets various different things, like the price point is good, the availability is really good, and as well it's sort of medium to heavy commercial, so it ticks most boxes.
Right.
And it's normally the glue down. So I'd say the most popular is Creation 55 glue down.
Is that just for commercials then, or would residential customers use that as well?
Yeah, commercial and residential as well.
And what would you say your favourite is?
My favourite is probably Creation 70, one of the regimental finishes. So again, I don't know if you can see that, but we do regimental Piccadilly, which is a fishtail or herringbone style effect.
Yeah.
And that's actually done within the plank, and there's a matching plane to go with it as well.
Yeah,
so
that's lovely.
Really striking effect. But as well, because it is a standard plank, you don't end up with the extra cost that's associated with fitting a herringbone tile.
Yeah.
In terms of the extra labour and the extra wastage.
Yeah. It looks really nice as well, having the different colours in there. It gives it extra dimension, doesn't it? Okay, so what would you say the unique selling points are of Gerflor? Why would somebody choose your brand over another one?
I think again it's because it's all made in-house. All the designs are unique to us. I think the main thing, certainly with the LVT, is that it's designed around ultra realism, so everything is designed to be as real as possible. So the timber LVTs are designed in sort of micro detail so that it really looks like what it's supposed to look like. All of the finishes are matte finish, which is quite a underrated property, but it's something that I think is really good because it again makes it look more realistic versus, say, a shiny product.
Yeah.
On the LVTs, all of the wear layers, they have different embosses, so a timber might have a sanded or a painted or a brushed finish, whereas the stone might have a hammered effect or something like that. So all of the embosses are different as well. So I think it's that level of detail, quality, and then again going back to the price, I think for the price point as well, it's a really good product.
Cool. So I know that you guys have got an app, which is kind of like the Dctuk UK visualizer on our site as well. Is it where you can place the products over so people can visualize what it's going to look like? So it's called Interior Designer. It's on our website. Basically you just click Interior Designer and then you'll come up to 2 different options, so you can choose a preloaded room set that we've already put on there, or you can add a photograph of your own room or office or what have you, and then you can superimpose the flooring onto it. Okay, so before we touched a bit on sustainability, so do you want to tell us a bit more about that and what you guys do?
So Gerflor, in terms of a design ethos, everything is designed with sustainability in mind. So all of the LVTs contain a certain amount of recycled material. I think, but don't quote me, it starts at around 20%, and then it can move right the way up to 80%, depending on what the product is. It's generally within the backing of the product that's recycled material. The other thing that I think is really important is that they can be 100% recycled after use.
Oh wow.
So I think in this day and age it's something that is convenient in terms of being a modular product that's cost effective, looks good, but as well it can be recycled at the end of its life.
Fabulous. So guys, if any of you want to buy Gerflor LVT on our website, it's just dctuk.com. Now we're going to do a little section that we haven't really done before with anyone. We've gone into live chat and picked out the most asked questions for Gerflor. So we're going to ask you them, and then you can see if you can answer them to the best you can. And hopefully it'll answer some of you guys watching questions that you have about Gerflor. So our first question comes from Ali, and she said, can you recommend glue down tiles for a shop environment? I've had some polyfloor samples, but they are quite hard and cold, and she's thinking of blending stone with oak, so what would you suggest?
In a retail environment, I'd probably say Creation 70. We also do various products that are aimed specifically at the retail sector as well. And we have a specialist team that look after that, so it might be worth calling in and having a chat with somebody and getting a specialist recommendation put forward. In terms of blending stone and a timber, that can easily be done in Creation 70 because it includes various timber effect finishes, and as well some of the stone finishes as well. So.
Okay, next question is from Lee, and he says that he is looking for an LVT click system. So he's used Quick Step, but he finds it expensive, so he's looking at Gerflor. Is this an alternative at a similar quality?
In terms of a click system, the Gerflor click system's available in 0.3, 0.5 and 0.7 wear layers, so we've got a click system that can go into pretty much any environment.
So the next question comes from Stephanie, and she said, I am getting a fitter and I would like to know what is the process of installing the LVT tiles correctly.
Well, it's different for each range, different for each format. So glue down, loose lay, and the click system are all fitted in different ways.
Yeah.
Rather than try and tell you exactly how to fit it, perhaps you can add some links in to the description. We've got a 2-minute video on each product.
Yeah.
And it shows you how to install each one of them.
Yeah.
And all the sort of tools you'll need and everything as well. So
to answer your question, Stephanie, what we'll do is we will add the links into the description box of Gerflor's fitting guides videos on YouTube, and you can click on them and you can see exactly what the process is in the fitting. And the last question comes from Shabazz, and he says he needs a home gym flooring. He's going to use a treadmill, multi-gym and an exercise bike. What Gerflor would be suitable for this?
I'd say Creation 70 is probably the best bet.
Yeah.
Because it's the highest wear layer of the three, and we use it in various gym environments.
Yeah.
We also do specialist sports flooring as well. So if he's got a weights area, we do products that free weights can be dropped onto as well.
Oh, okay, that's good.
But yeah, I'd say Creation 70 is the best bet for a home gym.
Okay, fab. So that's it for our Gerflor podcast today. Thanks so much, Jason Judges, for coming in. I've learned more about Gerflor, and I'm sure you guys have at home. I think we might do another one coming soon about carpet tiles, right?
Yeah, I think in the new year I'll come on again, a bit less nervous, and we'll have a chat about graded carpets.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad though, right? Are you okay?
No, it wasn't too bad. The massage chair helps. So.
Yeah, exactly, guys. So again, if anybody does want to come on and feature in our podcast, it's not as bad as it looks, I promise. You've got Jason there to vouch for that. But yeah, anyone can come on. It doesn't have to be about flooring, can be about promoting your business, whether that not be about flooring. Just give me an email, georgia@dctuk.com, and you can come and feature on this lovely little podcast. But yeah, again, thanks so much to Jason for coming in. Problem. Don't forget as well, we have a huge competition over on our Instagram at DCTUK Design. So you just head to there, you can be in with a chance of winning an £1,000 IKEA gift voucher, £250 flight voucher to a destination of your choice, and an iPad 10.2. So all of that plus more for something that you can do for free over on Instagram. But that's all for now, and we'll see you in the next podcast. Bye!